Welcome everyone. The topic we are going to discuss today is self-introduction or telling about yourself. Tell me about yourself. This question is frequently asked at the beginning of an interview to get the conversation started. Answering this opening question effectively gives you the power to make a good first impression and structure the rest of the interview to your benefit. See why it is important to give an effective self-introduction. Tell me about yourself is one of the most common interview questions. It is generally the first question and sets the tone of interview. A good self-introduction will set a positive tone for your interview. If your introduction goes well, you feel confident and the interviewers also get a good impression of you. Before you prepare your self-introduction, you need to ask yourself some questions. Let's see these questions. First, what qualities make you a great fit for this job position? It can be your years of experience or some highly desired specialization, training or technical skills. Next question you need to ask yourself is, why are you interested in the job? Think how it fits into your larger career goals and why you feel it is the best next step. The next question is, why are you interested in the company or the industry? Spend some time researching the company and the industry. You should have an idea of the mission, goals and trends impacting the industry and whether these align with your professional goals. As you prepare your answer, tie together similarities among your professional goals and the future vision of the company and the industry trends. The next question. What are the positive traits or characteristics you possess that will serve you well in this role? Think of your qualities and skills which are relevant to the job position. Give examples from your work experience when you embody that characteristic. The next thing you have to do is reread the job description, take note of the required skills that you have, and identify recent examples that demonstrate them. Use the STAR method. STAR method means situation, task, action, result method, where S stands for situation, where you describe the context within which you performed a job or faced a challenge at work. T stands for task, where you describe your responsibility in that situation. A stands for action, where you describe how you completed the task or endeavored to meet the challenge. R stands for result, where you explain the outcomes or results generated by the action taken. Ideally, you should draw examples primarily from recent professional experience. However, volunteer work can also support your narrative. Consider how your current job relates to the job you are applying for. If it is a more senior role, explain how you are taking on more responsibilities in your current position. If you are making a lateral transition to a role with different skills, describe how your current skills translate into the new position. Focus on strengths, abilities, and skills that you can support with examples. When you start building the script of each example, focus on details and outcomes that you can quantify if possible. For example, stating that you improved sales is less impactful than increased sales each quarter by 10 to 15%. If you don't have the exact information, estimate a realistic value. You may want to briefly mention hobbies and interests that demonstrate intellectual development and community engagement, or those that showcase personal discipline and achievement. Discussing personal interests is a good way to wrap up your response while maintaining a professional tone. Let's see the do's of preparing a self introduction. Start with the experience, achievements, and qualities which are most appealing to the potential employer. Share your key professional skills and areas of expertise. Express interest in the available job position. Emphasize your strongest asset. It can be your education, experience, projects, training, etc. Talk about skills that are most relevant to the job position. Connect personal strengths to supporting examples. Focus on details and outcomes you can quantify. Avoid summarizing your resume word for word. Mention past experiences and proven successes. Align your current job responsibilities to the role. Avoid mentioning personal information related to your marital status, children, political or religious views. Avoid rushing into deeper conversations about the role and company. Connect your skills to the job description. Briefly mention hobbies, intellectual development, and community involvement. Prepare your self introduction beforehand and practice it. It gives you confidence and leaves a good impression on your interviewers. The preparation also helps you to keep your introduction concise and you do not end up giving irrelevant information. Exude confidence while introducing yourself. Whatever you speak should be audible and clear. Have a subtle smile on your face, keep a good posture, and maintain a good eye contact. Let's see the don'ts of preparing a self introduction. First, do not ramble what is on the resume in a long monologue. Instead, discuss points that are relevant to the position. Do not discuss personal information that has nothing to do with the job opportunity. Don't share too much or too little information. Do not use meaningless cliches to describe yourself. Don't ask, "What do you mean?" or "What kind of information are you looking for?" It suggests that you have not prepared for the interview. Don't memorize your answers and recite them. Do not use filler words like "you know, I mean, I guess," etc. Don't mention irrelevant personal information such as political or religious affiliations, etc. Don't give a list of multiple vague strengths without supporting examples. Instead, choose 2 or 3 qualities and support each with real life examples from your work experience. How you respond to the "tell me about yourself" question sets the tone for the rest of the interview. This question is considered a very reliable measure of a candidate's self-confidence and degree of preparation by interviewers. So prepare and practice, keeping all these points in mind. Thank you.